Do you ever feel her behavior is a calculated trap? She slows her pace while you walk on the sidewalk. You are in a rush to reach the reservation. She stops to adjust a shoe that is already perfect. Your jaw tightens because you hate being late. She is not looking at her shoe. She is looking at your jaw. She is measuring the exact moment you lose your cool. Most men see this as a sign of disrespect. I used to feel a surge of anger in these moments. I thought she was being selfish or lazy. I was wrong. A woman only tests a man she considers a potential leader. If she stops testing you, she has already moved on. The silence she creates is a psychological interrogation. You feel a burning need to fix the mood. You want to ask her what is wrong. That urge is the sound of your frame breaking. In my experience, women never explain these tests. They happen at a subconscious level. I have seen countless men fail before the night even begins. They fail because they seek a comfort that does not exist. You must understand the stability metric. This is a biological concept I will explain soon. It is the only way to pass the ultimate test. The first sign is the deliberate delay. She takes longer to choose a drink at the bar. She asks the waiter 3 different questions. You feel the eyes of other people on you. Your face starts to turn a shade of red. She is watching your reaction to social pressure. She needs to know if you can handle public stress. If you sigh or roll your eyes, you fail. You have shown that your peace depends on her speed. The second sign is the sudden energy shift. The conversation was fluid and light minutes ago. Now she is staring at her glass with cold eyes. You feel the weight of the silence. You feel a cold sweat on your palms. You feel responsible for her happiness. She is probing for your level of emotional neediness. She wants to see if you will beg for a smile. I once made this mistake with a woman I loved. I tried to entertain her like a circus performer. The more I talked, the less she respected me. The third sign is the decision challenge. You suggest a specific path to the park. She suggests a different way for no clear reason. She is not interested in the scenery. She is interested in your conviction. If you change your mind immediately, you show weakness. You have signaled that your lead is easily swayed. She cannot trust a man who has no internal compass. Now we reach sign number 4. This is the most critical moment of the entire night. I call this the threshold of resilience. Most men quit at this exact stage. They quit by becoming aggressive or by walking away. Both reactions show that she has conquered your emotions. She might say something that sounds like a subtle insult. She might question your career or your lifestyle. You feel the urge to defend your honor. You feel the need to prove your worth. This is the trap. The moment you defend yourself, you have lost. High-status men do not explain their value. They simply exist within it. I have watched men destroy years of attraction here. They let a single comment pierce their shield. She is testing for the evolutionary fitness signal. This is the biological concept we must discuss. It is rooted in the vetting mechanism. Biologically, a woman carries the risk of the relationship. She must filter for psychological stability. She needs a man who is a calm harbor. Life will throw real crises at both of you. She needs to know you won't fold under pressure. Her behavior is a simulation of a life crisis. If you fail the simulation, you fail the relationship. The fifth sign is the indirect comparison. She mentions a male friend who is very successful. She praises his new car or his new house. She is watching for a flicker of jealousy. She is looking for a contraction in your chest. If you try to compete with him, you fail. If you put him down, you reveal your insecurity. You must remain entirely indifferent to other men. Your value is not relative to anyone else. The sixth sign is the last-minute pivot. You have reached the door of the restaurant. She suddenly says she is not hungry for Italian. She says she wants something across town. She is looking for frustration in your eyes. She wants to see if you can handle chaos. A leader pivots without losing his internal joy. A boy complains about the wasted effort. The seventh sign is the physical boundary probe. She might interrupt you while you are speaking. She might take a seat before you are ready. These are micro-challenges to your personal space. She is checking the strength of your boundaries. If you allow it without a calm correction, you fail. If you yell at her, you show a lack of control. The pass is a quiet look of observation. You see the test for what it is. You do not feel the need to win. You only need to remain unmoved. I used to think patience was a passive act. I thought it meant waiting for her to change. Now I know that true patience is active. It is the active choice to maintain your frame. It is the refusal to be a reactive mirror. When she sees that her storms cannot move you, when she realizes her moods do not dictate your day, she will finally feel safe in your presence. She will stop testing and start following. The game is not about her. The game is always about your relationship with yourself. Do not let the next delay break your silence. Master the stability metric by mastering your breath. Your confidence is built on these small victories. Stop seeking her approval to feel like a man. If you found this analysis helpful, join us. Subscribe to Beyond Attraction Psychology to master your frame. To understand the power of your silence, click now. Watch the next video on your screen right now. I will see you there.